So after 13 hours, 700 miles of driving, I'd like to welcome you to Moorland's 2017. Here we go. Right up the wall.
Any idea? How big is it? You've done it yet now?
No, do us a favour, pull the net away if I lift it up. They'll certainly do for the first one.
Aye.
They'll certainly do for the first one.
Right. Turn them down.
I don't know.
What we guessed it? 30s, 35.
A bit bigger than that, I think.
Done it before.
I think it'd be close.
Oh.
39.7.
Well done.
It's a good start there.
Yeah, wicked. Check that.
Happy
Oh,
days.
good ears.
Yeah, don't forget them.
Fair play, mate. Well done.
Cheers. There we are, how about that? Great way to start my session. 39 pounds 7 ounces. Fought like hell in the water, and it's given me a bit of a kick in beer as well. Happy days. Made up with that. Bait had been in the water about 15 seconds after putting the rod out after dinner, and before I got the boat back in, it was away. Happy days. Mwah. Yes. Get in there. Right, so just a quick update before we lose the light. I've come back after tea. Put some bait out on my heavily baited spot. Then thought, right, I'll stick one of the rods out. Put one of the rods out over to my left, over to the wall where there was fish bubbling earlier. Dropped her out with the boat, about 10 boilies with it. Turned the boat round, bringing it back in, and the rod was away. Must have been about 15 seconds, if that. And I was in. Hell of a scrap. Really put up a good show for itself, and 39 pounds 7 ounces, couldn't be happier. Brilliant way to start the session. 3 rods are out now for the night. Fingers crossed we'll have some more. Right, so a bit of a quiet night, a couple of liners, that was about it. Been for breakfast, come back, put the rods out. The fish have stopped showing down here as well, but they don't seem to be showing anyone else either, so perhaps they are here, just not showing themselves. Just been in and cleared a bit of floating weed off my line, see if it causes me any trouble if I do get a take. And yeah, fingers crossed there's going to be some action soon. Catch you later. Right, so it's afternoon on Sunday. It's been quiet today. I haven't really seen much showing since this morning. I've taken the opportunity to bait up and put 2 bucketfuls of pigeon conditioner, boilies and pellets out onto a spot in open water. I haven't had nothing off that yet. I was having lots of liners last night. Put a bucketful out yesterday, and then again, like I say, I've topped up today with another 2 buckets, but I was having loads of liners last night on that spot, but no takes. Fish has come off my left hand rod, which I'm fishing over onto the dam wall across there. I had that on a salty squid wafter with a couple of 4G squid around it, but it's been quiet today. The odd fish bubbling here and there, but not showing like they have been. The wind has turned round and it's blowing right down the other end of the lake, so whether that's got anything to do with it I don't know, but guy in the swim next to me, he's had one, 44-pound common. So there's still fish knocking about, but yeah, it's been hard going at the minute. Hopefully the baited spot's going to kick in at some point. That's the plan anyway. Right, so we've just come back after tea, and more or less exactly the same story as last night. Put one of the rods out, dropped the bait off, brought it back, had to wait a little bit longer this time. I was just getting the second rod ready to go, and the first rod was away. Lifted into the fish. I was fishing up against some trees, so I've held on, and the fish was kited out into open water, and I thought I was safe, and I got cut off, so absolutely gutted. Felt like a decent fish, but you know, you never know really, do you? It was quite a long way out, but putting a good old bend in the rod. So yeah, gutted, but all 3 are out now. Fingers crossed we get another chance tonight. Right, I'll keep you updated. Right, morning. It's Monday morning and another quiet night. I've had a few liners. They started about 2 o'clock this morning, fishing over my heavily baited spot, and I've just seen 3 fish come out of the water right over the top of it, so I'm thinking they're feeding, or hoping they're feeding. And it's just not quite light enough to see the spot yet, and the mist rolling across the water to see whether there's any bubbling or anything, but I'm quite confident there's fish there. The liner is the fish jumping out, so hopefully we're going to get one soon. It's looking lovely for it. It's gone a bit cold because the cloud cleared this morning, but yeah, it's looking nice. Fingers crossed we'll have one soon to make up for that one yesterday, yeah? Right, so there's fish in this bay just to the left of me. Batteries ran out on the boat, so I'm going to do a conventional style, get in there with the waders and lower the rig in, hopefully as quietly as I can, then walk the rod back round to my right into the swim. Yeah, so they've just pushed a little bit further up the bank, not too far from where I put it, so I'm hoping they'll drift back down soon now. So fingers crossed, we'll have a bite. I've just put a bit of plastic corn out there and just scattered about a dozen pieces of real corn around it. So fingers crossed I'll nick us a bite. Right, so sun's just setting behind me there. It's been really quiet today. There's been a couple of fish down in the corner, put a rod down there, but they really weren't interested in feeding. They were just sunning themselves. So yeah, quiet one. Hopefully we'll get some more activity tonight. It was quite active from about 2 o'clock last night till about 7, 8 o'clock this morning, so hopefully we'll have a repeat of that and perhaps I can nick a bite this time. Right, keep you updated. Right, so I got my second fish of the trip. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning and the middle rod's gone. I got one, 43 pound, 12 ounces. Happy days. Right, let's try and get up. How's that? Hell of a scrap. Scary work in the dark. after an hour and 27 minutes of fighting me in the lake, it's still fighting me on the bank. Only 32 pounds, but what a fish. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the scales on that. Happy days. Let's get it slipped back. There she is. Back off into the water you're on. Go on, darling. Right, so apart from the fish I've had over the last sort of 18 hours, I haven't really done much with the video camera because I've been up since 2 o'clock since I had that first fish, and it's now 7 o'clock at night and I still haven't had any sleep. Just overexcited. So I've been sat out watching the water, drinking cups of tea, and this afternoon having a beer or two, just chilling out. So I thought I'd give you a quick update now. I've just put my first rod out now, across to the dam wall. Just about to put my second rod out, which is going out to the willow opposite. That's the one I've had the last 3 takes on. The one that I lost got cut off, and the 43 and the 32 you've seen already. So I'll just show you what I'm actually doing. I'm just putting that out in the boat, so it's a scoop of 10mm pellets on a couple of boilies, and then I got a hinge stiff rig in the boat on a helicopter setup, and that's going out to the willow. So any leaf litter and that, they'll just sit above it. Well, that's the idea anyway, and it seems to be working. So I'll get out now and hopefully catch another fish. Right, so all 3 rods are out now. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I had 2 fish today, one 2 o'clock this morning and one at about 2 o'clock this afternoon actually. So 12 hours apart. Both came on the same rod, out to the willow tree. Got a rod back on there now, and yeah, fingers crossed it's going to happen again. I'd like to get a fish off one of the other spots, particularly the heavy baited spot, just because I've stuck at it. If that's any reason, but yeah, it's been a good day. Started off this morning with them showing loads and loads, absolutely everywhere. They were head and shoulders, boshing, bubbling, really active. And for that reason, tomorrow morning I'm actually having a breakfast on the bank, breakfast roll delivered, instead of going up to reeling in and going up to the lodge. So hopefully I might even sneak another one out while everyone else is at breakfast. Well, that's the plan anyway. So I'm just finishing off the rest of my Desperado and enjoy an evening, and hopefully I won't have to wait too long for a bite. Right, Catch you later. So I'm just having a flick about with a lure rod and I got a bass on. I've just caught a perch. And now I got a bass. Happy days. Bit of fun. Yeah, bass fishing. Right, so we're just about to witness another beautiful sunrise, and unfortunately it's been a quiet night. I did need the kip, however, but so that's a good thing. But yeah, quiet on the rods. There's a couple of fish showing this morning. In fact, you might have just seen that, I don't know. The fish just crashed off the willow where I got one of my rods. And there's a few fish bubbling and that, so I'm confident for a bite. Just gotta wait and see if it happens. Like I said last night, I'm stopping for breakfast here this morning and getting a roll brought round to me. So hopefully I can optimise my time and nick another bite. So fingers crossed, I'll see you in a bit with the fish. Right, so out of the blue the rod screamed off. I've got this dumpy little 25 pound 13 ounce mirror. It's off a different spot this time, which I'm happy about. Perhaps one to try tonight. Right, I'll get some stills and then slip her straight back. Right, so it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. There's not a lot happening, so I'm gonna have a play about with my bass rod up in the next swim. Just got a little plastic lure up there on a light spinning rod, and gonna have a few chucks about, see if I can't catch a perch or another bass. Those bass really do fight hard, so hopefully we'll have a nice one of them now. Here we go. There we go, first one's a nice angled perch. Ha! Happy days. just screamed off right into the middle of the lake. Didn't put a good old bend in this like spinning rod. Very interested to see what this is. Just come up to the surface, I think it's a carp, common carp. I just hope I haven't overlooked it, that's all. Yeah, it's a common carp and it's actually taken the lure. I can't believe it. Right, that way. Right, so I just caught that carp that I caught, playing it in on the lure. Unfortunately, I've got it in this sling, weighed it, 19 pound. Thought I was doing the video and it wasn't recording. So I'm a bit gutted about that, but I got some footage on my action cam of the lure in his mouth and that. So, and I got a photo of the fish. So we'll have to live with that. But yeah, first for me, definitely a carp on the lure, and first for Moorlands. Never been caught on a lure before. Absolutely crazy, especially on this light little rod, for 2,000 reel, another light. What is it? It's a 10-30 gram spinning rod. Absolutely crazy. Who'd have thought, you know, we all know the carp are predatory, but I just didn't expect to catch one on a lure on a little perch pattern. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I just don't know what to say. It just wasn't expecting it. Absolutely made up to have caught one. Like, I was a bit nervous that it might have been foul hooked at first, but square in the bottom lip. Definitely tried to take the lure. And Keith was around here as well. Give him a shout to come and have a look. Yeah, madness. Okay, so the fish have started showing here now. It must have just been a bit laid up for breakfast, just like me. I didn't want to get out of my bed this morning because it was a little bit cold. Yeah, started showing, so confidence has gone up a little bit, and yeah, see what the morning brings. There's one missing. That's because it's in my hand and there's a fish on. Look at that. Absolutely fabulous. Oh. It's big fish for Thursday. It's not a big fish, but it's bloody beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Great start to the day. Right, so I've got the carp spotters on, flat cap, keep the sun off them. I'm going to go and have a look around on the dam wall, see if I can't see anything. I did nip round there this morning and put a little bit of bait really close in, because I seen a couple of fish feeding really tight to the bank yesterday. So I'm going to go and see if anything's over there. The sun has just come out, so I might push them in a little bit. It's been overcast this morning. A little bit chilly. Right, I'll go and have a look. Right, so all I seen was one small little patch of bubbles, about 2 foot off the bank. Not really enough to convince me that there was fish feeding. I couldn't see no silt or no shadows in the water, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. Go back, check later, see if I can see anything, and then perhaps stick a rod close if the fish do get in there. Dumpy little common after about 20 minutes of moving the rod. This one is going to be heading over to the stock pond to go on a bit bigger. So I've just put that rod back out on the willow that I had the last fish on. It's been out there 5 minutes. and it's away again. I just put the waders on to go and clear a bit of weed off my line from the last fish I had, and the rod was away.
I'll tell you what, this one is in form to it as well. Not bad, is it? 26, 27? Come on, you can be bigger than that.
Yeah, it's wide, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
It's
Yeah, it's very similar shape to the one Rob had, but these were even fatter, looking down on top of it. You might even run up with it.
Solid. Quite far back. Cut that.
Well, the score sheet anyway, but
I'm happy with that.
yeah.
Yeah, so.
I'll leave Lee to do some photos with you. I don't know what it weighs. I'll go around and see if Rob needs a hand. Told you. Yeah, £30, 13.
£30, 13.
Well done, bub.
Yeah.
I'll go and see, make sure he's alright.
Yep, well. Cheers, Keith. Been in the water 4 or 5 minutes. That same rod and went back out. Yeah. Off the aerator. Off the aerator, that is it. Or towards the aerator, you know. Oh, how about that for a chunky little common? £30, 13 ounces. Bright orange flecks in his fins. Lovely fish. Happy with that one. Right, so the carp spotting gear is back on. I've just been back round there now, and there's one feeding on the spot, and I've just placed a rod over there now. So literally about 1.5 to 2 foot off the bank. It's only shallow there, but placed a little wafter, pinch of pellet, and 3 boilies. Freebies, so never know, might happen, might not. Let's find out. So that marginal spot that I've been watching today has paid off. Rod's been out there about an hour, and it's come off good with a new PB common for me. £39, 5 ounces. Really nice fish, a long one. Oh wow, for a nice common, eh? Really long. Absolutely stunning. Happy days. Right, so put the rod back on the spot. I went around there for a look, and there was still disturbed silt on the bottom, coming up off the bottom. Whether that's from the previous fish or a new fish, I couldn't tell you. But there were a couple of bubbles came up as well. Not any big patches or anything, but enough to make me think that there might be another fish in there, at least. Just gone back out on the spot, over to that dam wall, and I'm a beer to celebrate my PB common. 39 pound 5 ounces, I made up with that. It was one of my goals when I came out there. I was hoping to achieve was a new PB common. It would have been nice for it to go over the 4.0 mark, but I don't care, to be honest. It was a gorgeous fish, really long, absolute stunner. So yeah, what's happened with the fishing today? I couldn't tell you, but it's kicked off. I mean, 4 fish today now, when I was on 5 or 6 fish for the week, so it really has kicked up a gear. The guy fishing opposite had 2, and he hadn't had any so far, so that's good. And one of the guys in the Royal Box, he's had one, and I think he might have had another one while I was sorting out that common. So yeah, there's a few fish getting caught, and let's hope it continues. And Big Fish Thursday sends us a chunk, not just a PB common, but a proper chunk. There's a few of them in here, so hopefully we'll be lucky enough to see one grace the bank. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll enjoy my beer and this lovely afternoon. Happy days. Right, so rods has just gone out after tea. It's been a cracking day's fishing, flipping 4 fish. I think there's been 3 others out around the lake as well. So by far the best day that we've all had. Yeah, absolutely made up with my new PB common. A proper shaped fish as well. Nice long one, just how I like them. Yeah, so fingers crossed. It's Big Fish Thursday. I've had a PB common, which was nice, but you know, there's bigger than that in here. But you can't just settle for that, so fingers crossed. We're going to bag a chunk tonight. Yeah, lovely day in the sun, loads of carp, happy days. Right, hopefully you'll see me cradling a whale later. Another beautiful sunrise in Moorland. Mist rolling off the water after going cold. Normal fish. Quiet night again. There's only been 1 fish this week caught in the night by me. So hopefully we'll have a couple more today. I mean, yesterday was amazing, 4 fish. And I think there was about 6 others around the lake. So fingers crossed today's going to be another producer. Right, I can't quite believe it. 2 PB commons in 24 hours. This one's gone £40, 13 ounces. Happy days. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Well made up with that. Right, so I'm absolutely made up. Just had that £41 13 ounce common, new PB, and the second PB in 24 hours for a common. So happy days, couldn't get better than that, could it? Really nice fish as well, a long one. tried to get some water shots with it, and as you can probably tell, it didn't go too successfully. My waders are now hanging upside down behind me, and I am soaking wet. The fish decided to make a break for safety, and yeah, escaped out of my arms, at which point I sort of half dived after it, getting my waders full of water, and waddled out of the water looking like flubber or something, I don't know. So not very successful with the water shots. I sort of got one half shot of it and that was about it. So happy days, new PB common, couldn't be happier. My breakfast roll sat behind me going cold, but who cares, yeah, happy days. I'm gonna get in some dry clothes now and enjoy my breakfast, once the rod's back out of course. So about one in the net and one in the sling. Happy days. Yeah, she's lovely, isn't she?
Beautiful.
Those scales up there.
Beautiful. Other side, don't mind.
Yeah.
It's a fucking conker, isn't it? What was she, 45.9?
45.7.
45.7. Cover shot, that one. Cool.
There we are. 45 pounds 7 ounces. It's part of the small one of a brace. Let's get the other one out to show you, Right, so unfortunately the battery died just then. I'm not sure how much of the last fish I got. Hopefully I got it all. But this is a big half of a brace. The last one was 45 pounds 7 ounces, and this one's 50 pounds 10 ounces. A fish known as the Unknown. And what a fish. Whoa. What a stunner. Swing around this way around. Yep.
Straight in it, Andrew.
Yep.
So, I'm really going.
The Unknown. What a beautiful fish. God, look at the size of that tail.
The size of the packs.
I know.
Another one going in the weed. You what, it's going in the
Happy
weed.
days.
Yeah, that's going in.
Put it there, son. Hold on, mate.
There's the weed
Yeah.
moving, that.
Yeah, but look, it don't move a lot.
Yeah.
Right, so today couldn't be going any better. Started off the morning with a new PB common of 41 pound 13 ounces, which was absolutely phenomenal. Then to go on to get another take in the shape of the Unknown at 50 pound 10 ounces, and while I was playing that one, Keith had just come round to see if I needed a hand with anything, and the other rod's gone off. he kindly did the honours of playing that out in the lake for me while I netted the first one, and then handed me the rod to finish off playing it. So absolutely over the moon. 2 amazing fish, well 3 amazing fish even, sorry. 41 pound 13 ounce common, 50 pound 10 ounce mirror, and a 45 pound 7 ounce mirror, and all of them are absolutely amazing fish. Really pretty, all of them. Their own characters about them, the unknown, with some really nice little starburst scales down by his tail, and big huge tail on it as well. Huge tail, huge dorsal fin, and big pecs. No wonder they fought so hard, to be honest. Then the 47, that had some really nice scales up on his shoulders. Again, really well proportioned fish, and yeah, over the moon. And the common this morning, which I made up with first 40 pound common, and yeah, I mean this week has just accelerated as it's come to the end. I mean, yesterday for some reason it was as if a switch has been flicked, and all the fish started feeding properly, and yeah, I managed 4 yesterday, 3 today. Yeah, great. There's fish being caught elsewhere in the lake as well, so it's not just here, which is always nice. One of the lads had a PB last night as well, after dinner. So yeah, it's all going good. Happy days. I've just packed everything away that's non-essential. The bivvy's down as well, so it's going to be a night under the stars for me, which is nice. I mean, the weather's beautiful. It's going down a little bit cold tonight, but the bag will keep me warm enough. So yeah, still got about hopefully now another 18 hours of fishing probably this afternoon and tonight, and then pack up early in the morning and head on the road. So who knows what could happen in those hours. Fingers crossed we'll catch some more. Right, so just putting the rods out for the last night of Moorlands after tea. Fingers crossed for an absolutely massive chunk. I've been really lucky this week and caught really well. More than happy with what I've had, but while there's a bait in the water, there's always a chance of one of those monsters. So I'm going to get the rods out now, and yeah, who knows. $35.2 common, happy days. They are £35 2 ounce common. I'm not going to hold it for too long because it's not very happy on the bank. So happy days. Wasn't really expecting one on the last night because they've been feeding in the day, but I got one early hours of the morning, 5 o'clock. Happy days. This could be a great way to end session. Right, so all the rest of the gear's on the barrel ready to go, just the rods left in now. I'm just enjoying a last cup of tea before I pull the rods in. Really wasn't expecting that one this morning. I mean, I know there's always a chance when you've got a bait in the water, but the bite time sort of been between 8 and 8 last, well, all week really, with just the odd one or two now. Outside of that time I had one at 2 o'clock and one at 5 o'clock, but all the rest have been between 8 and 8, so was hoping but not expecting, so some nice bonus, nice way to end the trip on a 35 common. And yeah, I'm absolutely made up. I mean, started off slow, but it's picked up as the week's gone on, so happy days. Right, I'll enjoy the rest of this and I'll see you with the van. Right, so gear's all packed away in the van now. I've had a cracking week. 150, 340s, I think it's 4 or 5 30s, a couple of 20s and a couple of doubles. One of the doubles caught on a lure as well. Not something I was expecting to ever do. Yeah, got to give it to Keith. Another fantastic week. Looked after us really well, and Alan and everyone else here. So thank you very much, and I'll be seeing them again in the future.